So I recently got myself a GoPro Hero 7 Black. I couldn't afford the latest GoPro. At the time was a Hero 8 Black had just come out, but I couldn't afford that. The 9's out now, but I think the Hero 7 is a great camera still. So I've been using it a little bit on my bike for a few different things. So I decided I'd head out at night just with my bike lights on and see how the camera performed. So in this video I'm going to show you a few different examples of how the camera performs at night and what you can expect if you're looking for one to put on your bike. I think the GoPro Hero 7 is a great camera to have on your bike. The downside is the battery doesn't last that long. If you're planning on 3-hour rides, you're going to miss out on a lot of footage. It's great if your ride's less than an hour long, you'll get some really good footage, but if it's longer than that, not so good. So we'll jump in now to some nighttime footage and I'll talk you through what we're looking at. So as I leave the house, you can see the camera footage is relatively stable, it's quite good. We're in a street lamplit area. My bike light sits in the way of the camera a little bit and lights up me wahoo a bit, but it's not too bad. You can see I'm cycling on residential streets, you can see the street lights, and although there's a bit of distortion in the image, it's not terrible. It's far better than other cheaper action cameras that I've used in the past. I'm starting to head along the main road out of the village now. The street lights are a little bit brighter here, which makes the image a little bit better. As I head further down the road, I'll be heading out into an unlit area, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like. The front light I've got there is a meteor storm light, I believe it's called, a moon meteor storm light. It's quite good. It's rated at 1300 lumens on boost mode, which is what I use in the dark country lanes when there's no cars coming towards me. At the moment it's about 900 lumens, which you can still see a good spread of light from there. At this section I'm going to head out of the village and it becomes a lot less well lit. As you can see, the image has really got darker. You can see what's lit up in my light. The car's easy enough to make out. You're not going to tell what sort of car it is from the video, but this section's not street lit. I didn't put the light on full for this section because there's quite a lot of traffic coming up ahead. At the end of this road it'll move into a more well lit area, which will be easier to see things. So we're coming to this section. You'll see in a moment I'll double tap a button on top of the light and put it into its boost mode, which gives me the most light. It makes quite a difference in person, and as you can see on the camera there's a little bit of glare on the camera lens from that side there, but makes quite a difference. There's still a few street lights on this section, although it's not particularly well lit. The boost mode on the light really makes a huge difference. I'll carry this clip on. I think we're just coming past the last street light and it's just dark country lanes now. And you can see the camera footage in this dark level of dark, it gets quite shaky. Obviously I've dipped it there for an oncoming vehicle, which puts the image, I can still see in person, but really reduces the amount you can see on the camera. In full boost mode it's about 1300 lumens. You can still see what's going on to a certain extent. Probably the idea of using a camera on the bike is in case of close passes or anything dangerous occurring, and you probably don't get that much good an image. It reflects the light off the number plates, and if there was to be an accident and the driver left the scene, you wouldn't really be able to have a lot of information. I think having a camera on your bike is certainly good in the daytime, but at night probably not so good. So I think that sums up the GoPro Hero 7 Black for nighttime. As you can see, the footage isn't great, it's a little bit shaky. The low light, the camera can't handle it very well. You can see, but with the bike light on its boost mode, but it's just a little bit too shaky. It's not really ideal. I think you'll struggle to find a camera to use at night on your bike that's going to be effective unless you're riding in a really well street lit area. This is just my view and thoughts on the GoPro Hero 7 Black at night. Be interested to know what you think, whether you've got one. I don't run any. I've got it recording in 1080 at 50 frames a second. This video is produced in 25 frames a second, so that will reduce it slightly. I don't set any other settings myself. I'll just leave everything on auto. I don't know enough about cameras to do that. So if you've got any tips on the best nighttime settings for a GoPro, drop them in the comments, let me know. And I think that about covers it for this video, so thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, have a little look around. There's going to be some more stuff coming. I've got some videos on bikes to do, training and mudguards. So stick around, give the channel a subscribe, hit the like button on this video, and I'll see you next time.